You ready?
You're ready.
Alright, one.
Wait. Sorry.
Just another Magic Monday.
Didnee! Hey guys! Welcome back to our Didnee side.
We've gotten a lot of questions from you guys and we're going to answer some. Thank you for asking them.
Yes, we reached out to you guys on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and we thought before we head out to Disneyland, maybe we should do a little update about us and put up a Q&A so you guys can reach out to us and we can reach back to you guys. So let's get started, shall we? We'll start with Facebook. Cynthia would like to know, after Disneyland, are you guys planning to go back to Disney World or are you going to try to travel to all the Disney parks? We'll keep you posted. Yes, we would of course like to go to all of them.
Oh god, yeah.
Like anybody would. But yeah, that involves a lot more planning.
Yeah.
I believe this question is directed towards me. Rika would like to know, what are you most looking forward to during your first trip to Disneyland? Looking forward to the different experience. I've been to Walt Disney World twice, so I'm really curious to see how different things are, and I'm excited to gain new experience in the Disney parks. And Lori and Beth want to know about our must-buy souvenirs / pins.
Or things.
Yes, all the merch. Oh, I know yours. Yours is that World of Color blanket that haunts your soul.
Yeah.
Every day.
When I first went to Disneyland, I saw this World of Color blanket and I was like, oh, that's really cute, I should get that. I was like, no, you know what, I'm okay with it. And then I got home, I'm like, I should have got it. Yeah. I want it.
So to this day it haunts.
So I'm getting it.
She lies awake at night without her World of Color blanket.
I was like, it would be so much warmer.
I think every time I go to a new Disney park, I would like to get a Pandora charm to represent that park, because I got Cinderella Castle at Walt Disney World, so I'm gonna probably get a Disneyland exclusive one of some kind. I'm not sure which one, but I'll keep an eye. And then what about pins? I'm really hoping, I've seen a release that's coming. I'm hoping that they release the cast member Hidden Mickeys of Emperor's New Groove while we're there. That would be amazing. I think 5 or 6 pins and a chaser.
So you want the ball?
Yeah.
What about the Aladdin ones too?
Yeah, if they're still in circulation. I'm also looking for the mystery boxes from the 25th anniversary of Aladdin and all the genies. Because I opened 4 and 3 of the boxes were exactly the same, so I'm dying for more of them. Not of the same. Not the same. No. Different ones. I'm dying for more different ones. Emily wants to know, what is the ride you are most excited for?
Haunted Mansion.
Pirates! I'm excited because I've heard it's better, it's longer, I'm excited to experience the original.
Yeah.
Lyric wants to know, who's on your must-meet list regarding character, and how many days will we be gone? We are gone from the 5th to the 12th. And we're doing 5 park days. So that's like a week. Yeah. But we're doing 5 park days and then we're doing some sightseeing and goofing around the other 2 days.
Super touristy stuff.
Yeah. Really lame. I'm so excited. Who's on your must-meet list for character? For me, it's Max, Goof, and Genie.
For me, it's Jack and Sally, because I just found out that they have a permanent character meet and greet there. Like,
and I'm down for meeting them. I think that'd be fun.
Yeah.
They're always, every time I see them in videos or anything, they seem very curious about things and yeah, very good characters.
Yeah.
Leanne wants to know, what's going to be different with packing for this trip than your Walt Disney World trip? We won't be packing 5 ponchos each because we're not expecting rain every day.
Hopefully not.
Yeah.
Because California has a lot less rain.
Yeah, so like we'll just kind of keep an eye on the forecast that day. If we have to throw a poncho in, cool. Yeah. It's not like we're anticipating it every other hour.
Yeah. Florida.
Lane wants to know, are you staying on Disney property? And what treats are you most looking forward to eating? We are not, we're staying in a friendly neighbor hotel. Yeah. And we can walk to Disneyland.
But we can't afford Disneyland stuff. It's way too expensive.
I have learned though, we will be getting to see the Paradise Pier Hotel. So that's gonna be exciting. I don't know whether they're That's one thing I'm curious about, is if they're going to change the theming of that one, or if they're keeping that as Paradise Pier.
That would be cool if they made that like a Pixar hotel. So.
But you know, the moment that they theme it, that Paradise Pier is the cheaper one. Those rates right up. Leandra wants to know, will you guys vlog the merch in Disneyland? And are we meeting up with any fellow YouTubers? There has been talks with some podcasters that I listen to. I don't know whether anything is going to come of it, but we did talk about possibly hanging out in the parks. We may also see some of you guys, which would be really cool. I don't know whether we'll do a ton of vlogging of the merch, because our videos will be coming out weekly, but we will each have a haul when we get back.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Stay tuned for that.
You know we're gonna buy too much.
Don't judge us, we've been saving. I really like this question. Jackie wants to know, besides Disney and Chick-fil-A, what is one American thing you would bring to Canada and one Canadian thing you would bring to America, and why?
Okay, so it's kind of in Canada right now, but I want it closer to me. Like, you know, more accessible. The Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah, right now it's about a 45-minute drive away, but it's creeping up.
It's getting there. And there's one. I think this is the first one in Canada, and I don't know, is it open yet?
Mm-hmm. It was very busy.
But I just want Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah, I think the day it opened, it had like a 4-hour wait time.
It's worth it.
I want Target, but not the crappy Target that we got for like 2.5 years. Like, we got Target, we got the aesthetics of Target, but not the prices.
No, it was awful.
Yeah, the merch even was kind of not the same. So when I go to the States, I love going to Target, and yeah, when we had it, I would walk in, I would feel like maybe I was in Disney or something, because I would go to Target then. But yeah, I would never buy anything because it was too expensive, and their clearance was never really that great.
No. It was just a more expensive Walmart with the same stuff.
Yeah. Now, what Canadian thing would you gift to the United States, Katie?
Good poutine. Good poutine.
Not that watered down cheese stuff.
Yeah.
I know it says one thing, but I would probably say ketchup, chips, and Kinder Eggs. I know I've heard Kinder Eggs are starting to get down into the States, but up until that, they were illegal to bring across the border. Like, you could go to prison for bringing a little chocolate egg across the border. When I went to Tennessee, I brought ketchup chips, and I really wanted to bring Kinder Eggs, but I didn't want to go to prison, so I didn't. Mariah wants to know, what about Disneyland are you most excited for?
World of Color. I'm so excited for it.
I think I'm really looking forward to the history and nostalgia, because being experienced with Walt Disney World, I'm looking forward to seeing Walt's park.
Oh, yeah.
I really want to, see his apartment and all that sort of stuff. Lexi wants to know, what is your favorite park location to just enjoy the moment?
Well, it used to be Paradise Pier.
Mm-hmm.
Not anymore.
As far as my experience with Walt Disney World, I would say People Mover. It's a great spot to just chill and cool off and people watch. It's just a nice way to tour around Tomorrowland.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a great chill spot. I wish we could enjoy it longer.
Yeah.
We'll just ride down the conveyor belt and go back up again. Jay would like to know, are you looking forward to the obstacle course, by which I mean the fencing everywhere? No, Jay.
Shut up, Jay.
No. We're not. Carissa wants to know, what special things did you do to set aside extra spending money? And how did you fit it into your budget?
We bought pickles.
She's not lying.
A lot of them.
Air Miles had a ridiculous offer where if you bought 2 jars of pickles, you got 75 miles. And if you had saved 4,000 Air Miles, you would get a Disneyland Pass 5-day park hopper.
Yeah.
So
that's what we did.
We just bought a lot of pickles and relish. I will insert a clip. That happened. And we bought so much, I even gave it to my family as gifts, and they were well received. They were okay with it. So, happy birthday, Deb.
Lots of them.
So happy. Relish for every cupboard in the house.
As promised. We still have 2 flats in our sunroom.
I think I probably have about 10 jars of pickles left, maybe?
But yours is pickles, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, pickle. Relish.
Yeah,
Relish is hard to get rid of.
Yeah, it is.
But it was cheaper, so.
Yeah.
Kendall would like to know, which character or characters do you wish you could see that isn't in the parks?
Ursula, please.
I think I might say, like, Emperor's New Groove characters.
Yeah.
Like, I know in Disneyland Paris they had a masked character for Kuzco, which was kind of creepy, but...
No, nothing's as creepy as the fairy godmother.
Or Jessica. Jessica Rabbit was terrifying. Samantha wants to know, what's your thoughts and opinions on the live actions of Cinderella and Beauty and the Beast? Side note, I prefer the originals and wish that Disney would stop doing live actions and make new content instead. Bring back 2D animation, please.
Yeah.
We really miss, like when they brought Princess and the Frog, we thought that it was coming back. We're like, yes, you did such a good job.
I don't think it did as well as they were hoping, so they're like, nah.
It's about what kids want, right? Yeah. So, and it was a little bit dark, but, you know, as an adult, it was amazing.
Yeah, but like, the live action stuff, I enjoyed Cinderella, it was okay. I liked Beauty and the Beast a lot more, but I still prefer the originals.
See, I really like Cinderella. I think that one's probably my favorite of the live actions.
But like Maleficent, no. Wasn't crazy about it. Somebody riding a lawn tractor in the middle of winter.
Welcome to Canada. Allie wants to know, how was the planning process different planning Disneyland versus Walt Disney World? Was there planning?
No, there wasn't. Wanna go? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's where you have 6 months of planning for Walt Disney World with your dining reservations, your fast passes. Disneyland, you can, is it 6 weeks out?
Yeah.
You can start doing your dining reservations. I think you can do you do it by phone or can you do it online too?
You can do it online.
Yeah, I haven't done any of them, so. Carrie has done one of our dining reservations.
Yeah.
We haven't, the thing with Disneyland too is they don't have as many restaurants that you feel you have to reserve or...
And there's no fast passes that you have to book.
Yeah, you don't have magic bands, so...
Yeah.
We might maybe do Max Pass when we're there, maybe one day, we'll see. But other than that, it's the paper fast passes and stuff like that when you get there. So,
so there's not a lot of planning.
We're pretty much winging it this time, and I'm losing my mind a little bit. Because I'm a planner.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Juanita wants to know, who will blow their spending money budget first? Will it be Cheryl on pins or Katie on ornaments? Do you have any room on your tree?
I can make them. I'm sure there's a branch somewhere.
That or something's getting demoted off the tree. She also wants to know if we're going to go to In-N-Out Burger.
We hope so.
Yeah. That's something, you haven't experienced it either, have you?
Nope.
Yeah, so we can try. Never been to that area of the world, so it's gonna be an adventure. And Holly wants to know if there's anything else besides Disneyland that we're planning on doing.
We're gonna be huge tourists.
We're gonna be complete geeks. We've already booked a bus tour that's gonna pick us up near our hotel and take us to Hollywood. So we'll see the Chinese theater. We might see if there's enough time to go to Disney Soda Fountain then. And then from there we can probably see the Hollywood sign. We probably won't be very close to it, but we can get a picture or something. And then we're going to go to Santa Monica Beach.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna finally dip my toe in an ocean. I've never done that. So.
It might be cold, but...
I don't care. It's a bucket list thing, so I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna look like a loser, but I'm Canadian. I should wear a Canadian t-shirt that day, so that if I'm just standing there in the ocean, they're like, oh, it's okay. Casey wants to know if there's any snack food that we really want to try, or any restaurants you know you're going to eat at. We know for a fact that we're going to eat at the Plaza on the Friday, because that is going to be my birthday breakfast, and we're hoping that Max Goof will be there. Hoping. So we're gonna have a little birthday party and stuff.
Woohoo!
And then I really want to try a churro.
Yeah, she hasn't had one yet.
Yeah, I've even gone to Taco Bell and they had churros there and I'm like, nope, not gonna eat one. I'm gonna wait till the day I go to Disneyland, even though I didn't at the time know I was ever gonna go to Disneyland. I'm like, no, the churro is a sacred thing. I do not eat this until I go to Disneyland. So I've been saving it.
I just want a cupcake. cupcakes. I don't know if you noticed in the vlogs, we're like, let's go get a cupcake. We never got the cupcake.
Sophie wants to know, what's the next movie you guys want Disney to make? It can be something new, I'm assuming like a new animated, or a live action film.
I just want another princess movie. I really like princess movies.
I feel like I have to like really think about it.
I would like to see a live action of Little Mermaid, but they can't screw it up.
That'd be so much CGI.
Yeah.
So much.
Or poorly done props that is just hilarious.
like in the Broadway show where they're on roller skates and they have the tails. Well, one thing I would mention is they are making a new Aladdin, and I'm excited, I'm apprehensive, but I'm disappointed in the fact that I heard when they first started talking about it that it was going to be more of an origin story for Genie, and they totally let that go, and I'm like, that would have been awesome.
Yeah.
But you just go with what you already have.
Yeah.
Thanks. Levon wants to know. Oh, she wants to know kind of like a rapid fire. Are you ready for this?
I am prepared.
Okay. Hamburgers or hot dogs?
Hamburgers.
Hamburgers. Coffee or tea?
Tea. Neither.
Online shopping or in-store shopping?
It depends on what it is.
I think in-store for me.
Yeah. For Christmas time, I would rather do it online, but like for stuff for me, I would like to actually see it.
I don't care if this fits you or not, I'm just gonna buy it. Reality TV or sitcoms?
Sitcoms.
I think I would probably lean towards reality TV because
you like the trash TV.
I really do. I like to think that my life is much better than that. Early bird or night owl?
Night owl.
Calling or texting?
Texting.
Texting I feel is convenient.
Yeah.
Calling is efficient. So it depends on the situation.
I don't like to talk to humans, so texting.
Yeah. I think I'm more towards texting.
Yeah.
Immersed in Magic on Twitter wants to know, when did we start pin collecting?
You bought me pins for Christmas before I went to Disneyland. So 2013/14.
Right. We're going to preface this with the fact that I feel like a lot of people, when they start out with pin trading, they don't know what they're doing. They end up getting fake pins off eBay.
It's cheaper.
Guilty.
Guilt.
So I started pin trading on our Disney Moon in 2012. Didn't really get active with it until I would say 2014, like summer 2014. And when I started getting really active with pin trading, then that's when I realized, like, oh no.
What have I done?
And I like immediately messaged Katie, like, all your pins are fake, I'm so sorry. Because I got pins off eBay for the Disney Moon, traded in the parks then got Katie pins for Christmas. She traded in the parks, and then I'm like, I'm a terrible person. And now we like to tell people,
yeah,
you know, where not to go for pins.
Yeah.
But we do have excellent sources for authentic stuff if you want them, so just let us know.
Yeah.
Kimberly wants to know, this is for me by the way, who my favorite cousin is. We don't pick favorites, Kimberly. And what ride we want to do first at Disneyland. I think what would be nice is, like, when we went to Disney World, we went to the castle, we went through the castle, and we went on to the carousel. So it was just kind of like a nice little story, right?
Yeah.
You know, you have your beginning and then you go and sit on the horse and you go, yay!
And panic because you can't get off.
I think that would be a nice way to start things off nice and slow and then go on to the next thing.
Yeah.
Which will probably be what?
Huntington.
Probably.
And
pirates! Instagram. Dylan would like to know, is there anything in Disneyland you don't want to do? Leave. The adamant tourists want to know, which international park do you want to visit the most, and do you see it happening in the future?
Very far future, we hope so. But Tokyo.
Tokyo for sure, mostly for the shopping, and they have a lot of unique meet and greets, like the creepy fairy godmother.
Oh my god, that'll be my favorite.
But I also wouldn't mind seeing Shanghai, just because the castle looks incredible.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, as far as if we see it happening in the future, I would say Japan is my #1 bucket list trip that I want to do, and I think Tom has that on his list too. So maybe one day, maybe like 40th birthday, 50th birthday, hopefully sooner, that would be nice. You know, kids are in the future. It depends. It's all timing, it's all funds. We'll see. Wonderpins wants to know, what made you girls get into vlogging?
We both had our own channels. And I was like, why not do it together?
Yeah. And like mine, when we started our OurDidneeSide, my personal channel, shoebox_memories, kind of just didn't do anything else. So I started out with doing pin mail videos, and then I discussed with Katie, like, hey, why don't we, you know, partner up, start a channel together, and maybe we'll go to the parks one day. And we did. So it was a lot of fun capturing our friendship on camera. It's really fun to look back on videos. And yeah, that was in 2015. So we're almost at 3 years now, and we're having lots of fun.
Yeah.
Redhead7109 wants to know, how long have we both known each other, and how did we become friends? I think we did rough math, and it's about 20 years now.
Yeah.
I think I was about 10, you were about 9.
Yeah, we were pretty young, so long time.
Youngins. We met through a mutual friend at our public school, and we would play on the playground as, like, we would play make-believe as Pokemon, and we would all fight that we were going to be Eevee, but, like, there could be more than one, you know? But
yeah, but
we weren't allowed it. Mickey Lifestyle wants to know, what is your favorite pin that you have?
I can't decide. Like, I've got a lot. Like, I think one of my favorites is the body language Ursula. But, like, there's a lot that I'm just like, I think that one too. And that one.
But
and
she
that
wiggles.
one. Yeah, and I really like that Ursula one.
After much thought, this took a lot of thinking, because I have a lot of pins and a lot of them are really cool. But I think if I'm gonna chalk it up with, like, my more rare ones, my fancy ones, my more tough to find collections, I'm gonna have to say, this is a mouthful, my WDI cast exclusive Emperor's New Groove 15th anniversary jumbo pin.
LE250.
Add that, yeah. But it's also a spinner. It has Cusco as a llama and a human on each side of the spinner, so it's a really cool pin, and I don't ever want to part with it. It's like, it's honestly like this big. It's beautiful. LowKing76 wants to know, if you could only do one character meet and greet at Disney World / Disneyland, who would you choose to meet? I think it would have to be, like, I'm hoping to meet Max Goof at the plaza, but I don't think Goofy will be there. I think the ultimate way to meet them would be is if you can meet them together and then do the perfect cast together. It would be so cool.
I think Oogie Boogie. I completely forgot about him, but I think Oogie Boogie would be really fun.
Especially if he, like, talked like he did in the show.
Oh yeah.
If they did it talking Mickey style, that would be
yeah, if they did talking Oogie Boogie. Sold.
Okay, our last question. J.Mary97 would like to know, how do you guys feel about Paradise Pier being changed to Pixar Pier?
At the moment, not so cool.
Yeah, I think this being my first time going to Disneyland, it stinks, it really does. But I think it has potential to be awesome. Like, I like the idea of it being themed and everything. I feel bad that since Katie has experienced it and she loved it so much, that it's gonna be a bit of a downer when we go, but one day we'll go back and it will be awesome.
I agree, yeah.
And that's it! Thanks to all of you that reached out to our Q&A post. And
this was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was nice catching up with you guys and answering all your questions. But as of right now, when this video goes up, Disneyland is a week away. Are you okay?
I don't know.
Can you handle it?
I can't.
You can't even?
Can't even.
Here comes Itchy. So next week we'll be posting the second video in our 2-part series for our mystery pins from Pinderella. And then shortly after, our Disney videos will be coming. So stay tuned for that. If you're new, hit subscribe and give us a big like on the bottom. Hi, Itchy. You want to say hi to everybody? Come here. Look, say goodbye to everybody, Itchy. Say goodbye.
No. Okay.
Have a good week, guys. Bye. You can be loud now.